The Great Mystery of the Missing Cat. It was a sunny morning in the town of Glenmore. Eilidh McGregor, the smartest young detective in town, was enjoying her orange juice on the porch when she heard hurried footsteps. It was Mr. Campbell, the owner of the grocery store, running towards Eilidh's house. "Eilidh, I need your help. Something terrible has happened," he said, out of breath. Eilidh immediately stood up, already imagining that there was a new mystery to solve. "What happened, Mr. Campbell?" she asked. "It's my cat, Tobias. He's disappeared. I've looked everywhere and I can't find him. He's never been gone for so long. Can you help me find him?" Eilidh smiled, putting on her detective hat. "Of course, Mr. Campbell. I'm Detective Eilidh, and I'll find Tobias. Now, tell me everything from the beginning." Mr. Campbell explained that his cat Tobias had gone out into the backyard that morning, as usual, but then vanished. He had looked everywhere, under the bed, behind the furniture, in the garden. But no sign of the cat. Eilidh took out her notebook and began asking questions. "Does Tobias usually go out? Has he disappeared before?" "No. He loves staying at home, or in the backyard, under the tree." "He's never gone far," Mr. Campbell replied, worried. Eilidh decided to start her search in the garden. She crouched near Tobias' favorite tree and found a clue: footprint. They led towards the street. "Look, Mr. Campbell. Footprints." Tobias went out to explore the street. They followed the footprints to the gate of Mr. Campbell's house. The detective noticed that the tracks continued across the street, leading to the park. When they reached the park, they saw something strange. Several children were looking up at a tall tree. Eilidh approached and asked a little girl, "What are you looking at?" "There's a cat up there, stuck in the tree. It's meowing, but no one can reach it." Eilidh looked up and, to her surprise, there was Tobias, Mr. Campbell's cat, stuck on one of the highest branches of the tree. He was meowing, clearly scared. "Ah, Tobias. I knew you'd be somewhere around here," said Eilidh, smiling. "But now, how could they get him down?" Eilidh had an idea. She asked Mr. Campbell to go to his store and get something Tobias loved, a piece of his favorite treat, grilled fish. Mr. Campbell ran and, in a few minutes, returned with the fish in hand. "Here it is. I hope this works," he said, holding the fish. Eilidh took the treat and waved it towards Tobias. "Look what I have, Tobias. Your favorite fish. Come on, come down." Tobias, clearly hungry, looked at the fish with bright eyes and began to carefully climb down the tree. Soon, he was back on the ground, meowing happily. "You did it, Eilidh. Thank you so much," said Mr. Campbell, relieved, as he picked Tobias up. Eilidh smiled. "It was my pleasure, Mr. Campbell. Tobias just wanted a little adventure." But then, Eilidh noticed something strange. Tobias was wearing a collar she had never seen before. It wasn't his usual collar. It was a red collar with a small golden tag. "Mr. Campbell, this collar doesn't belong to Tobias, does it?" Eilidh asked, intrigued. Mr. Campbell looked surprised. "No. This isn't his collar. Who put this on Tobias?" Eilidh knew there was more mystery behind the collar. They needed to find out where it came from. Upon closer inspection, she saw something engraved on the tag, Millie. Could this be the name of another cat? "It seems like someone confused Tobias with another cat," said Eilidh. "We need to find out who Millie is." Determined to solve this new mystery, Eilidh began asking the townspeople if they knew anyone who had a cat named Millie. After some questions, they arrived at the house of Mrs. Clara, who lived on the next street. "Oh, yes, Millie is my cat. But she disappeared yesterday," said Mrs. Clara, worried. Eilidh explained what had happened and, after much laughter, they discovered that Tobias and Millie had swapped places. Millie had been found by Mr. Campbell and was wearing Tobias' collar. In the end, it was all a big misunderstanding. With both cats back in their homes, Eilidh went home satisfied. Another mystery successfully solved.